So before coming to the patient's room, I've done hand hygiene and applied my gloves and proper protective equipment. I've also brought in an ambu bag just in case the procedure requires it. I am assessing my patient for their O2 saturation as well as a general assessment for any distress and how the patient is looking. And then I will take my gloves off. I will also put the patient into proper positioning and move the bed to working height, but this bed doesn't work, so. And then I'll take my gloves off, perform hand hygiene, and I will turn the suction on. The suction isn't working either. And also my sterile field, it's already been opened, but normally, obviously, if my sterile field is open, I'd have to get a new one, but for the purpose of the video, it is open for right now. So I would open my sterile field, and I would get the box out first, and I'd also prepare my sterile water. Then I grabbed my sterile gloves. Again, these have already been opened, so not normally would I be doing this. And then I put my sterile gloves on. I don't want to try.
This is the worst one yet.
Yeah, I'm just a little sweaty already, so.
It's alright.
Okay. And then I can adjust my gloves now that I have both of them on and they're both sterile. Just this whole entire hand is struggling. Okie dokie. Almost there. Alright, just about good. Okay, so then I would move this from my field just to ensure I would drop it into a trash can, but I don't have one. And then I get my catheter ready. Okay. And then I determine which hand is going to be my dirty hand and which one's going to be my clean hand. My left one is going to be my dirty hand. So I'm going to wrap this around my clean hand, and with my dirty hand I'll grab the suction. And now this hand is contaminated. I will connect the suction, and I will ensure that the suction is working properly by testing it in the water. The suction's not working here today, but normally it would, hopefully. And then I come over to the patient and I move the collar with my dirty hand. Oops. And then I insert the catheter until I meet resistance. And once I meet resistance, I begin to suction and wiggling it as I take the catheter out. Perfect. And then I put the collar back on with my contaminated hand, and then I come over, clear the secretions. Perfect. And then I come back over to the patient and repeat the procedure. Removing the collar, inserting the catheter till I meet resistance, and beginning suction, wiggling it as I remove the catheter. And then I put the collar back on, come back over here. Now I can remove the catheter from the suction, and I can put it over here, and then I'm gonna grab my Yanker, is that what it's called? Yanker tube, and I'm gonna perform oral care on the patient. So I'll be performing oral care, using mouthwash or whatever it calls for before. And once I do that, I can remove this from the suction, turn the suction off, and then I could take my gloves off and auscultate the patient for lung sounds. I would also at this point check the O2 saturation, as well as check the color and consistency and amount of the sputum, or not the sputum, of the specimen. And then I would document how the patient tolerated it, what I have seen from the collection, and the lung sounds, as well as the O2 saturation before and after. And I would also make sure that the patient was in a comfortable position, make sure that the call light is near and that they know where it is, and that's it.